Go ahead and take a look at this scar right here. It's not lost on me that this is the first time I am standing in Allstate Arena since the night I competed with a torn pec at Hell in a Cell. It is a match that resonated with a lot of people. It has been given this heroic spin. I'll be honest with you, I've never watched it back, and there is a reason why. But Brock Lesnar, if you are at home watching, and I know you are, pick a spot. Pick a spot. Put another scar on me, because it means you haven't learned the lesson from this one. This scar right here is the same scar that I was able to defeat one of the very best to ever do it right here in this ring inside Hell in a Cell.